Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cleveland Browns franchise. Season 2 preseason series, the Cleveland Browns start out at home playing the Philadelphia Eagles in preseason week 1. This is a newly revamped Browns team that hopes to do better than 8-8 this year after a disappointing finish, but they nearly made the playoffs last season, and if they can take another step, they could easily make the playoffs this year. Chip Kelly will be the head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. And on the other side is Mike Pettin and his team, the Cleveland Browns. And as he looks at his play sheet, and Kiko Alonso in the middle will look to make a big impact today for Philadelphia. Back deep is Devin Hester, the rookie, or not the rookie, the free agent acquisition. And kicker Cody Parkey for the Eagles will kick it away. And as Jackie Battle gets ready for kickoff along with the rest of the team, Parkey with a run-up and kick, and off we go with Season 2 preseason, and back deep is Devin Hester on the 4 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, and he's stopped at the 22-yard line as Devin Hester gets up and prepares to jog off the field. Here comes Johnny Manziel. We'll be distributing reps evenly throughout the preseason, and Johnny Manziel will be starting this game in the preseason, but we will be rotating players around. First and 10, they will get things going with a handoff to Isaiah Crowell right up the middle as he gets stopped at the 29-yard line. Second and 3, they're going to throw for it, and on the left side it's complete to Gary Barnidge for the first down of the 33. First and 10, handoff to Isaiah Crowell, and he gets stopped in the backfield by Kiko Alonso back at the 29. Second and 14, Manziel in the empty backfield, throws down the middle, and Bo hangs on at the 42, third and short coming up. On 3rd and inches, Manziel dives for a first down, a 3-yard gain. First and 10, Manziel back to throw again, and it's broken up by Alonso, incomplete. Here is the Browns offense. This offense has been doing very well, and we want to sign a new right tackle, but right now Cameron Bradfield is our best option. Second and 10, Crowell right up the middle. He gets stopped at the 49-yard line. 3rd and 6, they put Dwayne Bowe in motion. They're going to throw for it once again. And over the middle, and Bo is going to be knocked down short of that first down. So 4th and short coming up, and this is the preseason, so you go for it. And on 4th and 1, Isaiah Crowell moves the chains, and he has a first down. First and 10, the fake to Isaiah Crowell, and then the throw, and as he was being pressured, he couldn't get off a good throw. Here's the Eagles defense. They'll have to stop this front three, and the linebackers are very good as well, especially Kiko Alonso and Connor Barwin. But this secondary will have to be on their toes, but Byron Maxwell's a very good corner. So is Brandon Boykin. Second and 10, Crowell right up the middle. He gets stopped for no gain. 3rd and 10, Manziel fakes, and he's going to throw. And he's barely able to get the ball off. And here comes the rookie quarterback for the Eagles, Lucas Belton. He was picked in the 3rd or 4th round, I forget which one, but we saw him being picked, and let's see what he can do as he hands it off to DeMarco Murray on the first play on 1st and 15, and he gets stopped by Tramon Williams at the 24. Second and 6, they run the draw with Murray this time, and Murray's going to be stopped at the 28. Here's the Eagles offense. Lane Johnson and Jason Peters are two of the best tackles in the league, and DeMarco Murray's arguably the best running back in the league, behind Le'Veon Bell and a couple others. On 3rd and 2, they're going to put Zach Ertz in motion. The handoff goes to Darren Sproles, and he moves the chains to the 31. Carlos Dansby on the tackle. On 1st and 10, the Eagles are going to throw for it again. Belton gets away. He turns the corner. He has some wheels to him, and is stopped before taking the hit. 1st and 10, they will hand it off to DeMarco Murray, giving Lucas Belton a break as he gets taken down to 35. 2nd and 1, handoff to Murray again, and he moves the chains. He has a first down. And now we're in the second quarters. The handoff goes to Darren Sproles up the middle. He gets stopped back at the 35. 2nd and 15. And now they handed, and Barkley hands off on a draw to Darren Sproles for no gain. On 3rd and 14, back to throw is Barkley. Barkley on the right side, incomplete. And that forces a 52-yard field goal from Cody Parkey, and it is good. It's 3-0. So, and now the Browns are back on offense. It is intercepted. It is picked off by Tahir Whitehead. Back the other way. It is a pick six. Thad Lewis throws a pick six. to Tahir Whitehead. He bobbled it for a minute, intended for Brian Hartline, scooped it up, and then was able to get the easy score, outrunning everybody. Or no, that was Byron Turner who threw that pick six. So his first pick pass of the preseason is a pick six. That's not a good start to your career. The extra point is Cody Parkey, and it's a 2-score game. And now the Browns have some work to do, and over the middle it is complete to Terrence West out of the backfield of the 24. 2nd and 5, they're going to throw for it again, and on the left side it's complete to Brian Hartline for a first down, flag down, and it's going to be roughing the passer on Philadelphia's attack on 15. 1st and 10, Manziel to throw once again, and on the left side it's complete to Brian Hartline, getting away from the defense and stopped at the 36. 1st and 10. They fake the end around to Hartline. And down goes Manziel back at the 44. It's Peters. And now the Browns have the football back as Thad Lewis throws incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll fake it to Terrence West. And I didn't record part of it, so we're closing in on the halftime as Thad Lewis throws the ball for the completion. And Lewis makes a bad throw to Jim Dre. And on 2nd and 10, back to throw is Lewis. He sets up the screen. And getting taken down in the backfield back at the 32 is Terrence West. 3rd and 14. They're just going to have to chuck this one up and hope for the best. They toss it up deep. And Wright brings it in at the 25. What a play. 1st and 10. And that was a 42-yard gain. So great arm strength by Thad Lewis. And now they're going to be able to throw 40 and dump it over the middle. It's complete to Terrence West out of the backfield to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5, they're going to throw for it again. And on the right side of the slam, this time it's going to be caught by the correct receiver, Brian Hartline, on 1st and 10. On the left side, it is stopped at the... And Hester stopped at the 2-yard line on 1st and goal. On the right side is Jim Dre for the touchdown. It's going to be an uphill battle for him to pick up a roster spot, but that just helped his case. A touchdown wide open, a bullet pass from Thad Lewis, pressure in his face from Tahir Whitehead. And he made a perfect throw to Jim Dre for the touchdown. And it's 10-6, the extra point to come. Snap down. Kick is up. And it's 10-7 Philadelphia. And the Eagles are just going to run this one into halftime with Darren Sproles. He gets stopped at the 24, a 2-yard gain. And we're going to take this one to halftime. 10-7, Philadelphia Eagles lead. Philadelphia has dominated this game, but a good drive at the end of the first half by Thad Lewis has given them the lead. But 0 passing yards for the Eagles on the day. They don't have a completed pass yet. Sounds crazy, but it's true. We are back in the second half. The Eagles are going to start off with the ball as they hit Josh Huff on the slant to the 22. 2nd and 7. Matt Barkley fakes the running back and now dumps it out to Brant Selleck, the tight end, who has a first down to the 34. And there's an injury on the field. And Matt Barkley is writhing in pain. That will force Kirk Cousins, the 3rd-string quarterback, to come in and play. Cousins puts Brent Selleck in motion. It's a handoff to Darren Sproles right up the middle. He turns the corner and gets stopped at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 1, handoff to Darren Sproles. No, it's a keeper. Cousins with room. Cousins makes a man miss and is stopped at the 44 of Cleveland as they put Brent Selleck in motion, and a handoff goes to Darren Sproles right up the middle. He breaks up tackle and is stacked up at the 40. 2nd and 5, and they're going to put Gordon in motion. They're going to throw for it again. Over the middle. It is complete for a first down to DeMarco Murray. 1st and 10. Handoff to Darren Sproles right up the middle. He gets stopped at the 24. 2nd and 3. Handoff to Ryan Matthews this time, and he has a first down to the 15. 1st and 10. Handoff to Ryan Matthews again. He doesn't see as much success, losing a yard. 2nd and 11. And they head up the screen. But Cousins breaks the tackle and is taken down from behind by Danny Shelton. 3rd and 19. And into the end zone. And it's incomplete. Nearly hung on by Selleck. And on 4th and 19, they will kick. And it's good from Cody Parkey to make it a 6-point game. And now the Browns have some work to do. They are going to throw over the middle. It's complete to the wide receiver, Corbin Kirsch, for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, handoff to the rookie, Dayon McGee, up the middle of the 38. Another first down. They're going to throw for it again on the left side. It's complete to Rob Hausler, the tight end, to the 44. 2nd and 4, handoff McGee again, and he moves the chains to midfield. First and 10, they're going to throw for it again. And on the right side, it's complete to Dylan Mathis, the rookie tight end, with a good catch for a 5-yard gain. Second and 5, fake to McGee. And they're going to drop it off to Terrence West for no gain. So, third down, 5 to go. And they're going to throw for it. On the left side is Rob Hauser. He has a first down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. First and 10. Handoff McGee right up the middle. He breaks the run block of Terrence West and is stopped immediately for no gain. Second and 10. They're going to throw for it again. And on the left side, it's complete to the wide receiver. And it's complete to somebody. I'm not sure who it is. On third and 6, it doesn't matter on the left side. It is Jarius Wright to the 24 with a first down. First and 10. And they hand it off to Dan McGee, who it's taken down the backfield back at the 25. Second and 11, they're going to throw for it again. And on the left side, it is off the hands of the wide receiver. And on third and 11, they'll fake it to Terrence West on the right side. The pass is caught by Dylan Mathis, but he's short. What a great catch, and on 4th and inches, they are going to go for it with 3:30 left, and Thad Lewis will take it himself for the first down. First and 10, Lewis fakes to McGee, and now he looks to throw. And on the left side, it's complete to the rookie tight end, Dylan Mathis, and it'll be 2nd and 5 as they put Terrence West in motion. They're going to hand it off to the running back McGee up the middle for a 1-yard gain. On 3rd and 4, they have to go for it over the middle. It's complete to Corbin Kurse for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, up the middle goes McGee, and he's stopped for no gain. 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal, McGee again, and he's stopped in the backfield for no gain. 3rd and goal, on the right side, it is complete to Terrence West for the touchdown. It's a tie game. Terrence West scores with 30 seconds left to go in the game. The extra point to come just leaked out to the flat. The Browns like to pass so much down here inside the 5, but you can usually get a fullback wide open. And this time it was Terrence West. Last time it was Jim Drake for the lead. And it's Max McKay. It is good. I forgot to mention we signed Max McKay to do kicking since we released Kerry Spear into the 27. Goes that's Matt Barkley's back in the game. And on 2nd and 3, the pass goes off the hands of the receiver, Cody Park. He has to get to the 39 to set up a game-winning field goal at this point. 3rd and 8. Back to throw, and lucky it wasn't picked off. And on 4th and 8, with 18 seconds left, and Barkley heaving deep, and it's incomplete. Could not hook up with the wide receiver, and that should do it. Thad Lewis takes a knee on 1st and 10. On 2nd and 12, they will take a knee. The Eagles need to use all their timeouts. And on 3rd and 14, Thad Lewis takes a knee, and that's going to effectively do it. And the Cleveland Browns win in the preseason 14-13. Wasn't easy, but at the end, a long 20-play drive. Yes, it was 20 plays. I looked at the drive stats. It was 20 plays and almost 11 minutes consumed. It was a long drive that ended with a touchdown on 3rd and goal to the fullback, Terrence West. And the Browns are now congratulating the Eagles on a good game and vice versa. As you can see, the Eagles were more consistent, but the Browns were more clutch when it mattered. And that long 20-play drive at the end meant it all. The Eagles had 99 rushing yards, but only 21 yards passing. The Browns had 181 yards passing, and the Eagles did have a turnover. That was at pick 6. The Browns Thad Lewis had 116 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Byron Turner is injured. We'll have to see what's up with him. I forgot I edited out that injury, but Byron Turner is injured. He went down with an injury. I didn't record that part because I'm dumb and I don't check the timer. But going down the list, running the ball, Matt Barkley had 1 carry for 7 yards. Receiving yards, Jarius Wright with 2 catches for 2. Brian Hartline with 3 for 33. Mathis with 3 for 20. Dwayne Bowe with 2 for 18. Corbin Kurse with 3 for 50. Terrence West on the list with that receiving touchdown. Lamini Silatolu with 2. John Greco with 1. TJ Johnson with 1. And Jim Dre with 1. Total tackles, Whitehead with 8. Nate Irving with 7. Poyer, Brandon Reynolds, Luke Brandon. You have 2 Brandons on the defense now. Tyrone Peters with a sack and Danny Shelton with a sack. Picks. Tahir Whitehead had that pick 6 in the 2nd quarter. Sorry. So, now let's go take a look at some injury reports as well as Looking at some other guys, I also wanted to mention Max McKay will be our new kicker, and he did decent. So now back at the franchise home screen, I want to take a look at the right tackle, Derek Newton. He seemed like an interesting player. And I was going to end up making an offer for him because we have a D grade at right tackle. We need to do something there. But if that doesn't work out, I can always find a new right tackle or trade for one. So let's take a look at the injury report for the Jacksonville Jaguars. As you can see, Byron Turner is out for the next 5 weeks. That's a big blow. But I think we can be okay with Johnny Manziel starting week 1, maybe week 2. The Broncos don't have an injury on the season, and that means they'll be completely healthy going into this game. Which means that Johnny Manziel and the Browns win 14-13. So let's take a look at the trade block, which is Derek Newton. He's 28, and I want to get a play. I want to get a good right tackle. He's an 84 overall right tackle. I'd be more than happy to give up something for him. We're going to put in Chad Henne as our offer as a stopgap player. And at free, we can always afford to give up a cornerback. I'd be willing to put in some players. And at wide receiver, they need wide receivers evidently. And I'll put in Taylor Gabriel. And I'll put in 3 players for quarterback or right tackle Derek Newton in 84 overall. But I highly doubt they'll like it because these aren't very good players. And as you can see, the Texans have declined, which means that they will take off Derek Newton as an option. So I'm going to probably trade for another right tackle. I'll let you know who that is in the next episode. And one thing I want to do is relocate the Cleveland Browns, which means that we are relocating the Cleveland Browns to somewhere else. So we'll have to check out where that is. I'll be trying to figure out who that is so I can just quickly set that up. And that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week against Jacksonville in week 2 of the preseason. And goodbye.